I talking to myself? Yes, I am. One of my specialties is talking to myself on Inkspiration before everyone joins. Hello, Jared. Thank you for joining me. Yay! Okay, so I'm not talking to myself anymore. That's exciting. No pressure. It's all good. Hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It is Tuesday. For just a little, like a 10-minute thing here this morning, I thought it was Friday and I was really excited. But it's Tuesday. Tuesday! Enough of my blabber. Well. Hey! What do we have here today? Ooh, we have two things that don't match, unfortunately. So, let's get cracking, shall we? We are playing with Robert Oster Tranquility, the Lamy LX fountain pen. This is the rose gold version because obviously it's pinkish. And we are using the Midori MD B6 Slim Gridded Notebook. And again, if you've been here before, you have seen these two before. This one very frequently, this one not so often. And this is the first time with Tranquility. Okay, so let us get cracking with Tranquility. Never mind. I've already inked the pen. And let's just do a quick flip through as usual. Like this is what we do. Oh, I'm showing away my surprise, giving away my surprise. So it's getting pretty inky. It's kind of fun. All right. Oh, I think, okay, never mind. I'm just talking to myself. Okay, let us write. This is the Midori MD B6 Slim. The ink is, I'm just going to write RO for Robert Oster. Tranquility. And the pen is the Lamy LX, and I have the, yes, 1.9 millimeter nib on it. The pen does not come with this nib on it. It comes with a black nib, which is pretty cool, but just for showing off ink purposes, I think it's more exciting with the 1.9 millimeter nib. So the ink is, let me do something fun, I guess. It's like a turquoise teal, like a turquoise, but definitely on the teal side. So it's a teal. So I'm gonna write teal instead of rambling about what I think it is. I'll let you decide what you think it is. Teal, I'm gonna do another line there. Teal. That came out pretty good. We'll do another like blobby thing here. Let it dry for a second. So you can see a bit of the shading. Okay. Let's pull this up closer. Nice. That really came out good. Wow. Turquoise. Tiloise. That sounds so fancy. Okay. Now the thing is, this ink is, it's so serene and beautiful, hence Tranquility. And if you haven't seen the Think Thursday ink review of this, you should definitely check it out, because Chris has done this gorgeous drawing, like it's like a water plant, and it's so beautiful, and you should see it. I can't draw, so okay, I'm gonna try to draw it. So it's like this kind of water plant thing, but he uses the ink as like a water wash, and then it's on a square, and there's like shading and coloration, and it's just so beautiful. You should check it out. So that is the ink, And I even have an extra treat. The extra treat is, I'm gonna move that there, ta-da! Now this is probably going to tell you that I have way too many colors in this spectrum, like in this part of the spectrum. So this is the Tranquility. I can't tell if it's focused, sorry. It ranges from like a light green turquoise to a dark green, definitely on the teal, dark teal. And it has this hot red sheen that I love. It's beautiful. It's a really nice color. So that is one of the many swabs I thought I would show you. And just so you can have like a quick look-see. Now this is my old style of swabbing, and this is my new style, but this is the Pilot Iroshizuku Tsukiyo, which is like a green blue, also similar color, but I think the Robert Oster shades more easily. That is one. This is the Kobe 48 Marche Blue. It's definitely lighter. So even the saturated regions don't get as dark and as green. So it's more like a blue. This is more like a turquoise with a little bit of green, but not as much as this one. This one is very different, but I thought I would show it anyway because they both have red sheen. This is the Robert Oster Lake of Fire. This is for their art line. We have, oh no, that's not the right one. We have this, which is just to show like a blue-black, just for fun. This is the Waterman Mysterious Blue. And because Robert Oster has so many blues and greens, I tried to throw in a couple. So this is the Blue Sea, definitely blue, but it's got the red sheen again. This one is Monteverde Emerald Green, clearly very green. And we got Montegrappa Turquoise, beautiful. And this is discontinued, so I don't know why I put it in there. This is the Robert Oster Bondi Blue. Again, definitely more blue, but like a turquoise blue. And we have Schaefer Scrip Green, which is surprisingly teal for a green. So I actually was surprised at like the similarities between these two. So I thought this would be fun to look at some swabbage. So anyway, my point was that if we take out these three blues, like I still have a lot of greens in this general region, general color region. So I'll leave that there so we can just, I'll leave it here. Okay, what have I not written yet? Oh my God, oh, I think my page is folded. Funny, I folded my page funny. I was wondering why it felt weird. Okay, I have not written. I know you all know where this is going. Hello, Jello. Yeah, so exciting. It's a well-behaved ink. It has good flow. I find the drying times are actually pretty decent. Like it's not a super liquidy ink. And when it's dry, it's not particularly smudgy. So it can go like this, not smudge anything around. So even though it's a saturated color, like you're not gonna get like that layer you get sometimes if you have a really saturated spot of ink, and that layer is what can smudge. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna write a nicer hello. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll try to not block it. I mean, not that it matters because it's not like it's amazing what I'm writing here, but hello. I don't know why I did that. That's supposed to be like decorations of some sort. How does it compare to Diamine Teal? I don't have a Diamine Teal swab, but you can, the best thing to do, I would suggest, is go to our website and check out the ink tool. So you can select whatever color you want. You can sort it by color group and stuff, but you can just add the Tranquility and then add the Diamond Teal, and it'll be lined up right next to each other, like so. So the swab of one will connect with the swab of the other, so you can compare them like really closely. Is there an ink the same shade as Lamy Petrol? Possibly. I don't know any off the top of my head. That might be a bit of a mission to search for one. I'm sure there's something similar, but I haven't personally used it, and I haven't actually really looked into that yet. If anyone else in the chat knows the answer to that, if there's an ink similar to Lamy Petrol, do chime in, let us know. What did I write? I wrote teal over here. I'm just kind of scribbling so we can look at the ink a bit. Okay. Now, I know you've seen the swab, but yes, this is the Lamy LX. This is the rose gold, but there are 4 colors, so you don't have to get the rose gold. But I mean, it's so pretty. And it is the aluminum body. It's like aluminum, so I'm sorry, it's like the All-Star, but different colors and a little more luxurious with the color of the clip. The clip is like color matched, and it comes with a tube, and it has the pretty jewel. Yes, I am pathetic. I fell for the jewel. So let this dry. It's drying. Great shading though. Like it's right in the range of saturation where you don't have to work for the shading. It's just gonna shade. Even with the writing, you can see there's shading. It gets saturated down near the bottom. So it works really well with like calligraphy nibs, like stubs and italics. So always an option to use a calligraphy nib. The ink is Robert Oster Tranquility. That is what we are playing with. This is what it looks like. The swab, I think, looks a little more blue than it is, but the paper is like a coated paper, so. There we go. All right. Just do a couple more words here. You guys are so quiet. What day is today again? All right, Tuesday. Remember, I thought it was Friday. It's not. Tuesday. Hooray. Is that weird? Yes. Yeah. So I think this is a great color. I think you could get away with this at work because it's, you know, it's kind of a green blue. It's not wacky. It's not insane. It's not a red. Got some old colors in there. Yeah, so I think it's a really pretty option. So let us just, well, I can just turn the page. Let us turn the page, show you the back. The paper is super fountain pen friendly. And so show through, there is, I would call this low show through because you can easily write on the back side of the page, which is what I did on this side because that was there. And no bleed through here. This is just normal use, a little bit of a saturated use there, but that doesn't bleed either, as you can see. Yeah, totally usable at work. I think safe enough of a color that it's not going to upset anyone. There we go. Okay, I have rambled sufficiently. I will close off here. It's beautiful. I love it. That red sheen just makes the ink pop, so it's just fabulous. This is not staying, so it's just going to sit like that. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.